And welcome to Tiki Man and the Viking. We are live still at OWFI. And today with us we have Susan Kite.
Hey.
Welcome. And so how long have you been coming to the conference?
Oh, about 4 years.
Okay.
Love it.
And tell me about your writing.
I write in several different genres. I mostly science fiction.
Okay.
And young adult science fiction and adult science fiction. And I have some fantasy, and I have a historical, and I have 3 Zorro novels.
Okay. Tell us about the Zorro novels.
Back in the day, I did fan fiction.
Uh-huh.
I did a lot of fan fiction. It wasn't just Zorro, but I did some Zorro novels.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can do them short, you can do them long, you know. But anyway, I did what I called Zorro's Pacific Odyssey. I had 1, 2, and 3, and didn't have a name, but they seemed to be a fan favorite on, the various websites.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And long story short, I approached Bold Venture Press a couple of years ago and said, "Would you be interested in these?" Because I knew they were reprinting some fan fiction, and they said, "Yeah." They jumped on it. Zorro Productions was happy with it. Of course, they get a half off the top. So.
Right.
But and that's actually been the bestseller online.
And where is that available for?
On Amazon.
Okay.
But it can be bought directly from Bold Venture Press.
Okay.
They do mostly pulps and stuff like that. So.
I wish more people would just take the chance of reaching out. Everybody's so afraid to, well, maybe they will, maybe they won't. You're not going to get a yes or a no until you ask the question.
Right.
Exactly.
That's important.
In fact, I was talking to someone over there today. I think I'm going to approach her and ask her if she wants some of the other stuff I've done.
Good.
There you go.
So.
Tell us a little bit about your creative process.
Oh my gosh, I am such a pantser. I have started writing little notes when I come up with an idea. I mean, it just bam in my head. Because my first science fiction young adult trilogy was from a dream about flying kids, and I said, someone's already done that, So they changed a little bit, but I did end up writing 3 books about this girl that was a mutant. And but yeah, I go through periods of time where it's harder.
Right.
I'll sit down and I'll be very happy if I get a couple of 100 words.
So it's kind of when the muse hits you.
It is. And when I was doing the fan fiction, it was, oh my gosh, I would stay up. The kids were still at home, and I'd stay up till after midnight because I worked. I was a librarian, and I would just throw this stuff out. Well, it's a little harder when you're doing original stuff.
Right.
It's, you have to think about the characters, and because the characters are already made in fan fiction.
Right.
You could be lazy, I guess. Well, and people, I used to bristle. People would say, that's the lazy writing. You still worked,
Right.
but you didn't have to worry about the characters.
What did you learn from fan fiction that you brought forward into the new creative fiction?
How to write. I mean, I could put sentences down, but I look at some of my first fan fiction and I'm going, oh my gosh.
We've all done that.
That's
Yeah.
anybody's original
terrible.
writing.
But it gave me the writing, all the stuff I needed to write a good story. The grammar and the syntax.
Yeah.
And I still make mistakes and I look at it and I'm going,
Yeah. How did I do that?
yeah. Why am I still doing that?
What was the impetus to come to OWFI?
Well, when we moved out here from Tennessee, I joined Oklahoma City, and the Oklahoma City Writers.
Okay.
And they said, well, there's OWFI, and you need to join that too. And they have a conference. And, I enjoy the conference. I just absolutely love the conference.
Mm-hmm. And we say, it's good because writers cannot exist in a vacuum.
That's right.
And this is a chance for us to kind of get among our own people, chat different ideas, marketing, which, makes my skin crawl too, and anything else to kind of get out there and get the word out there to readers.
But it doesn't really matter that you're encountering people who write different genres. It's all about people who appreciate the creative process and what you can learn about the creative process that can help you no matter what your genre is.
Oh, there's been so much new information at this one. It's just, oh my gosh. Especially the tech.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Because I'm sorry, my website is front page. If you're familiar with it.
Not that we're doing a little bit of shameless self-promotion, but Brian and I will be doing a session on podcasting at 3:10 this afternoon.
I am going to be there.
Oh, she's going to be there. So,
Awesome.
we'll talk about that
Yeah.
later, but that's okay. Does the tech bother you, scare you, or is it something that you just wanted to learn so you can embrace it?
I would hope that I'm going to learn to embrace it, but yeah, it's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
And it's changing so quick.
It is so quick. I mean, you sit there and have discussions about AI, and I have some people that sit there, don't you do AI, don't do it. I'm sorry, we've been doing it for years.
Yeah.
Now it's more intensive.
Right.
So what are you working on now?
I was going to ask that.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
I
okay.
interrupted and took it.
That's okay. I just put out a science fiction about a submarine. That's my homage to Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. I love it.
Cool. Yes.
And I'm working on the sequel. I just got out a sequel to my Moon Crusher, which is young adult about my premise on that one came from Zorro. This boy is kidnapped by aliens. This is 1820s California. Consider the fact that he has no idea about tech. And I think I kind of put some of myself in there, But anyway, I got the sequel to that coming out, and I'm working on, and I've already got the contract on the third one, and I'm working on trying to get the fifth one drafted.
And what press is this through?
World Castle is doing the Moon Crusher,
Okay.
and I self-published. Boy, talk about a learning curve. Voyage of the Sea Dragon.
Okay.
So, and I bought Atticus immediately after that.
It's funny because people always talk about the learning curve no matter whether it's technology or writing, and there's very few people that complain about having to learn. They just complain about the learning curve and what it takes to get started. I think it's more about the impetus and getting started, but once you're on that path to learning, you're like, give me more. I want to get better. And that's encouraging when you see writers progressing. People who have multiple novels published still working hard to get better.
Yeah, I just decided that I just wanted to see how that self-publishing, that indie publishing worked. Because I was tired of, sucky royalties. The Zorro novels were the only thing that brought me royalties.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Now, you've been working the registration desk here for a bit at OWFI. What has that taught you?
Oh, well, I've always been able to greet people because I was 35 years in the school library. But yeah, just how it works. Just, God bless her. Shelley she's amazing. The people in charge are amazing. So that's the main thing.
And it's nice to be able to give back some and
Yes.
and share, and that's what you get from there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll share some of your links when this goes out.
Oh, well, thank you very
I
much.
appreciate you coming and talking to us today.
And I need to respond. I need to accept what the friend.
Friend request. But that's
Friend
all tech
request,
stuff. We'll
okay.
talk about
Yeah,
that
we'll get
later
that
with
here.
her. That's okay.
Awesome. Yeah, I know. This'll be gone.
Yes. Susan, thanks for joining us.
Yep.
Tiki Man of the Viking here at OWFI.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Tiki Man and the Viking podcast brought to you by Rumination of Thunder Media. The following intro and outro music was used for this media project. The music Find Them by Alexander Nakrata. Free download from filmmusic.io. License Creative Commons Attribution 4.0 International.